Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. As you guys know, the last time I uploaded, if you guys saw that last video, that is, I posted a room update video that I was in a new room. Here it is. There's still a lot of stuff that needs to be done, which is why you can see that mess over there. Yeah, so today's gonna be a different style video. As you guys can tell by the title, it's gonna be involving some influencer boxing stuff. So I'm sorry if you guys aren't interested in that type of boxing genre, what Conor McGregor calls it. I really love it. It's something that I've been watching since the very beginning. I'd like to give a big shout out, obviously, to the man himself with the weighted concept for making these type of videos even more popular. So as you guys know, you guys clicked on the video title, my top 3 personal overrated YouTuber slash influencer boxers. So right off the bat, at number 3, and yes, it's gonna be going down. My first one is gonna be my most, what I personally believe to be overrated fighter. Number 3, it's gonna be the Big Gibber. This is gonna be a big argument if people watch this video. Main reason why I have him at number 3 is his chin, and his lack of experience against actual fluid boxers. As you guys all know, when Gib took that massive L against Jake Paul, literally he got knocked down from straight jabs. Looking back at the Austin McBroom fight, it really does look like Gib really does struggle going up against more fluid boxers and people that are willing to, you know, be in the center of the ring with Gib, stick the jab out, not be afraid to throw punches, unlike what we saw with Taylor Holder, who didn't throw shit to save his life. And I feel like if he gets in with someone who has the cardio, has the strength, has the ring IQ, the ring generalship, everything like that, I do believe we'll be able to beat Gib. You know, he got knocked down pretty easily by a undertrained Austin McBroom, which I still, to this day, I'm not an Austin McBroom supporter, by the way. I don't want anyone to think that. I do believe that if Austin McBroom trained under a proper camp, under, you know, world-class championship trainers, I do believe that Gib would have been stopped in that fight. Yeah, that's why I have him at number 3. Amazing fighter, amazing person. But yeah, number 3 is for Gib. All right, so number 2, not 3, number 2 is going to be Deji. Now, I actually was recently just scrolling through my Instagram and I saw a post by the ICB Championship, which I believe is the influencer championship like organization thing. I saw that they had Deji ranked number 8. It really started making me question the amount of noise that he got after defeating Fuzi. Then turned to a lot of people saying that Deji is probably the best influencer boxer. I don't think so. Of course, he got 1 win and everyone was happy. I was happy. That was amazing. I love that. Still, there just isn't something that is clicking with me for Deji. I feel like everyone can keep talking about potential, but if your potential keeps getting talked about, that just means that you haven't unlocked it yet, and it just means that you quite haven't worked as hard to shut those people up, if that makes sense. Oh, but Alex, he fought Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, he did fight Floyd Mayweather, and what was a pretty terrible fight. Deji literally got bullied around the entire fight. Mayweather could have easily ended the fight in the first round if he really wanted to. He literally just walked down Deji and just slapped his jab away like it was nothing. Other than that, we haven't seen anything against Deji, and I believe Deji is now in some form of beef with Swarms after Swarms called him out, even though Swarms has every right to call him out since his win to loss ratio is better than Deji's. But I obviously still do believe if he went on the KSI or, you know, Jake Paul training level and just bumped it up to from down here all the way to up here, I do believe he'll be a force to be reckoned with. So that's why I put Deji at number 2. Okay, I can already see this being the most hated opinion out there in terms of this scene, but my number one pick, the most overrated influencer boxer, and I just want to clarify it before this, I don't hate any of these guys. These guys are all putting in the work. I love the influencer boxing scene. From what I personally believe and what I saw from their last fight, this is my number 1 overrated fighter. Is Slim. Now, before the keyboard warriors start typing and being like, Slim's undefeated, he's got 6-0, you know, 4 KOs, against who? From what I've seen from Slim, he definitely has a lot of that potential. Slim has that long reach. Slim has that power, you know, long arms, really unorthodox. But I think it's starting to get to the point where his lack of technicality is really starting to show. And the more he faces people who can get hit, he gets worse and worse, if that makes sense. Obviously, he just had his fight with Tom Zanetti, who I'm gonna be completely honest, I didn't know about before the fight either. It was his debut as well. Tom Zanetti's a very strong man. I'm not gonna discredit him. Very powerful, he can take a lot of hits. He's great. Of course, we're talking about the big man himself, Slim. I know if Slim faces a higher IQ boxer than him, I do believe Slim would get knocked out. And it's starting to show that maybe Slim isn't training enough. And the fact that he got tired within like 3 rounds is starting to make a lot of people question whether he's actually ready for a main event or not. I know Slim has recently been calling out, you know, KSI, Jake Paul. He wants all of them big guys. With his last fight, I don't think Slim has a chance in hell with KSI. I think KSI knocked Slim out in the first round. Or if not, this is the second round with how he was the last fight. And then again, facing higher opponents. Like, if I put up the list of opponents that he's fought, I guarantee you the general public just doesn't know who half of them are. There's a lot of factors that go into Slim. And the fact that whenever Slim gets in the clinch, he constantly has his head down like this. So I do believe that if there's someone who knows how to pivot and change angles and gets that uppercut in, like, for example, Logan Paul, who got that, you know, uppercut on KSI, then I think Slim will finally get his first loss. Like I said, have no disrespect against any of those guys. I just love the sport. I love talking about this stuff, so I respect all those guys, all the hard work they're putting in. Obviously, YouTube fighters are making bigger fights happen than regular boxers right now, so we shouldn't be hating on them. Yeah, I love watching these fights, and if you guys liked the video, subscribe. I'm going to try to be doing more of this stuff, and obviously a huge shout out to Wade for this concept type of video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Using a new setup. I'll give you guys a proper room tour later, most likely, maybe, probably, I don't know. Yeah, have a good night, guys, and subscribe. Thank you.